So first off, this is huge. It's a thrill to be here. It's Super Bowl weekend. It's the 50th, and we're excited to be a part of it. Question. Actually, before I get to the question, I'm Josh. This is Tony, my CTO. Who texts? Yeah, everybody texts. It doesn't matter if you're a high school student who's 15 or an owner in the NFL.
Now, believe it or not, SMS is the most widely used form of communication in the history of mankind. It's the app that everyone uses, and it comes pre-installed on every phone. 6 billion text messages will be sent today alone in the US, and 8.3 text messages globally in 2016.
I'd like to introduce you to Tatiana. Tatiana is an actual ReplyBuy user, and like everybody else, she checks her phone constantly. In fact, consumers like Tatiana check it 150 times a day on average. But here's the problem. When you're trying to connect with Tatiana on her mobile device, or she's trying to connect with your brand, her screen is littered with apps. She's being bombarded with emails. She's probably sending a Snapchat right now. So here's the massive opportunity. Did you know over $50 billion on mobile transactions were executed, on a mobile device last year alone?
But getting there is a mess. Let's talk about buying stuff. What if there was a way to break through the noise? You see all these fragmented technologies, iOS versus Android, Apple Pay versus Samsung Pay, there's apps, passwords, there's all this stuff, right? What if it became as simple as just responding to a text message?
Well, it just did. It's now a reality because ReplyBuy takes any device, whether it's an iPhone 6 or a feature phone from 2004, you know who you are, and combines it with any payment method to unlock a universal transaction.
Now, as a team owner, if you want to engage your fans and have them buy something in, say, 7 to 10 seconds, well, that's us. We'll show you how it works. Let's pull up Brandon's phone. Remember Tatiana? Well, we just found her tickets to the Super Bowl.
What you're about to witness is us removing the friction at the exact moment of interest to complete a purchase on a mobile device. Mobile messaging is a beautiful thing. Simple, right? That is the power of ReplyBuy. If we could transition back to the slide, so you have the mobile ticket that can be scanned down at Levi's Stadium right there. You think NFL fans wouldn't be all over that? Of course they would. Even in high-demand situations, because what's better than 80,000 screaming fans? It's 85,000 screaming fans, even if some of them are standing room only. But ticketing is only one example of what we can do.
You see, the platform we've developed puts all the pieces together to make that happen. And it's way more than just messaging. It's about interfacing with inventory, it's automation, buyer profiling, payments, and everything that goes into it that takes more than 5 minutes to describe. But bottom line is, this can be applied to any vertical to create this.
Fan intelligence, integrated commerce, and delivering instant gratification. And we've built it in a way that the whole world already understands how to do. Since we introduced this to the market, the sports market, well, you can see the trend behind me, it's been explosive. But it started with two teams, two early adopters who believed in us, the Brooklyn Nets and Detroit Pistons, and we've been off to the races ever since. Our first big partnership since we entered the space was with Ticketmaster.
Let's talk about why our clients love us. First, let's start off with new buyers. Our first NHL client was the Arizona Coyotes, and since introducing the program, they found that 36% of the fans that used the program were new customers.
Let's talk about casual fans. The people that show up once or twice a season, because let's face it, the experience is so good at home on the couch. Brooklyn Nets, great example. Because trust me, folks, if you make people's lives easier, everybody wins. Over 70% of everybody who's made at least one purchase through our system has made additional purchases.
Now, those are great stats, but obviously what our clients care most about is high conversion. And the Kentucky Wildcats were a great example. Using the platform, they've seen as high as 23% conversion.
So in closing, we built ReplyBuy as a robust platform to remove the complexity of mobile purchasing, but at the same time, reinforcing the strong bond between consumers and the brands they love. So if any of you are interested in leveraging something that's already in everybody's pockets without asking them to download squat, send me an email, or better yet, send me a text. Thank you very much.
All right.
How are you acquiring consumers?
So consumers, most of our teams, actually, we consider ourselves part of the marketing team. So we'll introduce best practices, they share it with their audience, but what's interesting is we've built in a referral engine into the platform where that's where new buyers come into the equation. So they're sharing it with their friends and sharing their friends. So
So from a team's marketing, from their email list, from their
Right.
text list? Is
They're
that
funneling their fans to our site, and it's mobile enabled, and fans could sign up, we capture their information, and that's at that point they're subscribed to receive offers from the team.
Exactly. Yeah, we're the backbone of the mobile commerce system, powering instant mobile sales.
Do you use presence in the stadium? I mean, do you offer a different set of services if I'm in versus I'm out?
Yeah, the sky's the limit. Right now, our mission is to get people to the stadium. There's a magic window where we come in really handy, where people maybe aren't thinking about the game, helping them stay top of mind, or helping this team stay top of mind, and the fans.
We've seen some of our clients engage with their fans in arena as well on the Jumbotron or what have you, where they had their fans see a call to action that says text game to 20123 to engage in the program.
So have you seen more purchasing of tickets, things like that beforehand, or are you seeing upgrades in the stadiums, arenas? What are you trying to focus on more with the sports teams there in terms of what products they're trying to sell?
Yeah, exactly. Well, so that's a good question. We're right now focused, again, on bringing fans to the arena. We don't do upgrades, anything like that. Honestly, we're agnostic as far as what can be done or purchased through the channel. But right now, it's about getting people, unlocking that transaction, getting a ticket in their hands, and getting them to the stadium.
What's the average number of tickets per event that you sell?
It varies from client to client.
Averages don't vary.
how do you deal with high demand situation? You mentioned that in your
Yeah.
pitch, but it's not clear how someone would.
Yeah,
do
so
that.
high demand situations, give you a good example. We have a couple high demand clients. So there is typically inventory that is maybe held back in some cases. So what we do is put the capability in the team's hands so they can get it out as quickly as possible, as opposed to sending an email or a push notification, which 40% of push notifications are disabled out the gate. So with a text, you know it's going to get through in a timely fashion because most people read them within 2 minutes.
Seriously, what is the average?
I'd love to get into specifics with you.
No. Like, is it 100? Is it 50? Is it 5? Is it 2,000? What is it?
Yeah, you're looking at, well over 1,000 in some cases.
Per event. And are they typically allocated?
Depends on the situation, but yeah, most of the time, I mean, we're with like a hand in glove with the client. In fact, Brandon can probably answer this as well. But yeah, an allocation. We're actually integrated with the ticketing systems, so it's very turnkey. High value, low maintenance to the client.
So privacy is a big deal when you're in the cell phone business. I can say you take a few hits over that. So is this an opt-in or
Absolutely.
how do you do it? Okay.
Absolutely. It's double opt-in. In fact, Tony, why don't you take that one?
Yeah, we abide by all CTIA, TCPA requirements, and we're very proud of that. And we're very strict. We have a lot of eyeballs on us, so it's important that we stay in compliance with all the policies and procedures.
And your lawyer is very proud of that answer.
Absolutely.
I got one other one. So Apple Pay, the cards themselves like to get into this business. How are you guys? Are you viewed as head-to-head competitors? Can you partner with a credit
We can
card?
absolutely partner with them. That's the beauty about it. We can integrate with any payment system, any inventory system. Ticketing is a fantastic start for us. But yeah, we're completely agnostic to what the payment method is.
Right now, it's the easiest way to purchase tickets, but under the hood, we're a payments company, mobile transaction company, and it can be applied to any vertical.
So as a payments company, you're taking a fee. Is that your revenue model? Are there
Correct.
other revenue streams you're anticipating?
Yeah, there's several revenue streams that we're anticipating, but as of right now, we take a percentage of the sale.
Ticketmaster's not known as being partnership friendly. What's going to allow you to co-evolve with them?
Well, I think we're additive to the ecosystem. I mean, that's why they chose to partner with us, because it becomes a matter of, well, why would you reinvent the wheel? We're providing value to their existing clients. It's doing something outside of what they're doing right now. So it becomes additive. It's something that they can deploy today, and their teams can see value from.
Any last quick questions? We're about out of time. That was ReplyBuy. Thank you guys very much.